Alright, the obvious similarity between both teams early was just one of them trying to catch the other's defense not being set, because whenever there was an opening, it was leading to either a quick bucket, cross match, or whistle, and that was really the main reason for the ridiculous foul fest in the first half. But there were more differences than similarities, and the obvious one was just Robinson at the 5, because Tibbs must have liked what he saw in his Reds against Tyrese in Game 2. I don't think Tyrese made a shot over him, and he even had a block on one possession when Tyrese tried to take him off the dribble, so maybe that influenced Tibbs' decision to insert him into the starting lineup, but I thought it was more about Tyrese missing than Robinson sliding his feet. At least he did have positives on the other end, because he secured some low boards and got a duck in early, so that change wasn't for nothing, but I can't say the same for Brunson. The Pacers are picking up 94, so the Knicks are starting their offense with about 16 seconds left on the shot clock. Then he's forcing matchup hunts, and it was causing way too much stagnation, because the Pacers are reducing his actions to ones off their bigs or their guards hedging. That's just forcing him or the others to take bailouts, and there was just no rhythm when they're trying to funnel everything through him. But what made it all look even worse was the constant turnovers in the second, because the Pacers' defensive pressure and denial was causing those to compound non-stop. The Knicks were being rushed into losing the rock, getting it picked off trying to pass out, and was even being called for offensive fouls because of how hard the Pacers were chasing over screens, so all those just kept leading to runouts for the Pacers to break the game open that quarter. Those easy ones just turned into a momentum avalanche, but it really started with TJ late in the first, because as expected, he came in pushing pace non-stop, so that created some momentum, and he just carried it over into the second to shift it in their favor. He was either getting his or turning that corner off a screen quick to find Turner, because it was forcing the Knicks bigs to switch or help, so he was opening up easy looks for Turner, and that was really how he was able to eat on the night. But it wasn't just the runouts or quick buckets, because the whistles didn't stop for them, and a lot of them were coming against Brunson whenever they brought him into the action. It was forcing him to either switch or try to recover on the hedge, so he kept getting caught on those closeouts whenever he was out of position, and as bad as he was offensively, he was an even bigger liability defensively. But at least the others showed up in the second half, and they finally started to share the rock responsibilities, because as I said in Game 2, Mikal and OG have their own matchups to exploit, so it was no coincidence once those two got touches, it paid off. Even though Mikal's been eating against the Pacers' bigs dropping, and OG's making tough shots over Nembhard, both of them still need more post-dumps, because with Tyrese on Mikal and Nembhard on OG, it should be barbecue chicken every time, or at least forcing a double for a kickout. But it wasn't just about those two, because McBride had a crucial stretch of shot-making late in the third, then Karl single-handedly saved their night in the fourth, and all he did was get downhill or in the post against Turner or Siakam. His 17-5 run shifted the momentum in their favor, and Brunson getting his fifth foul early in the quarter was really a blessing in disguise, because for some reason, Karl only gets aggressive when their minutes are staggered, so with Brunson on the bench, the Knicks were forced to keep finding him. He just went on to gradually walk down the Pacers, because his shots or whistles were forcing them to take the rock out the net, so they weren't getting those same runouts they were getting through three, and they kept having to go against the Knicks defense being set. If it weren't for Siakam in the post, or Hallie getting a couple open looks off the Knicks not knowing their coverages against the Spain, it wouldn't have been close at all, but because it was, that just led to Hart being the unsung hero, and it was all on the boards. He secured a big O-board for Karl's trade at the start of the quarter, so that probably played a part in Karl's heater. Then he secured 3 crucial D-boards to take away potential second-chance opportunities for the Pacers in the final minute, and he proved why he deserves to be a starter. Just watch the tape.
Rebound Hart! Who else? Hart got it! 2.6, fouled on the play.